Hi everyone, I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous, and here is her story. Hi Ollie, I hope you and Charlene are well and coping. Okay, I was going to email you about my narc ex-boyfriend of 13 years, but I know that he is a narc and I know what you would say, and so I feel that this contribution and reading would be old stuff for me and perhaps others. On that point, I have decided to be selfish. I feel that I don't need to go over old ground. I need to understand it all and grow. I am no longer with him. I got away a year and a half ago. He hoovered me last week via phone call on a number that I didn't recognize, and I listened to his shit and felt very detached. I felt ambivalent. I just dropped the call and gave him no supply. Bit shaky afterwards for 24 hours, but an interesting experience. I am coming to realize that observe, don't engage. I think that was one of your videos. It's so very valuable. Observe, don't engage. Just give them nothing or just agree with their shit. I feel it is very important to people going through familiar narcissistic abuse and survivors that your channel keeps going, and I shall continue to support you, and I am grateful for your last reading of my email, which you entitled Adoption. Thank you. I am adopted and I have found a counselor. I told her a little about my mother, just a few examples of her behavior. This lady immediately said to me, okay, so you were adopted by a sadistic narcissist. I felt blown away. I felt immediately validated. Ollie, your channel validates me on a daily basis, but somehow this was massive. Yeah, because it's a doctor. It's when you find that therapist, when you find that therapist that really understands narcissism, they can validate you and they can make you feel. They'll make you feel like, oh my God, it's not me. You understand it. It's them. Here is a professional lady telling me that she gets it. This is very rare in England. Very rare. I shall see this counselor again, but I will not let this therapy go on and on if it is not helpful to me. I disagree with spending large amounts of money and getting nowhere, or at least being told what I already know. On a physical health basis, I'm trying to help myself, taking vitamins which boost the immune system and help with mental agility and cognizance. On a physical health basis, I am trying to help myself, taking vitamins which boost the immune system and help with mental cognizance. Bach flower remedies for calm and reassurance. I don't know if these things work, but I am going on the ideology that I have nothing to lose. I feel well and I feel empowered, and I am sleeping through the night now, which is something that has not happened in 15 years. I am loving the sleep. I just love it. I would like to make a reference to my weekend. On Sunday, my brother, adopted, and his wife, Filipino, came to visit me. A 3-hour drive, and brought my mother with them. My brother was trying his best to help my mother, who now has dementia, but I know that his ultimate drive is money. Mother is wealthy. My brother is now married to wife number 4 and is putting her sons and his through university. Wife number 4 is Filipino, so my brother, who is massively, and I mean massively overweight, is doing his best by our adoptive mother. But he hates her. He wants, needs her money. They all tried to push me out. I wasn't having any of that. I shot a few hours across my brother's bows. I am an ex-police officer, and I know the criminal law and civil law of this country. So now they know that they have to involve me, because however much they hate it, I'm a part of the family. I have to say that I have grown to know my brother more. We were triangulated. I actually like him and realize that he has been starved of love in that same way that I have. I cannot say that he was the golden child, but we were both the golden child depending on who was in the presence of she who must be obeyed. That is what my brother calls her, SWMBO. Love it. They came up to see me. My mother was a hateful, spiteful bitch, but we all ignored it. It was really amazing. I had some great conversations with my brother and his wife. My brother has turned into a gentle person who basically just had enough. but I know that he needs the money, so eyes wide open. I think he realizes that he will not be able to fuck me over inheritance. I have grown to love my brother. I adore his wife, and maybe, just maybe, Ollie, I will have a family when SWMBO dies. I keep an open mind. I am a realist. On a different note entirely, I've become very interested in American politics since I have been following you. I like Mr. Trump. I like him very much. Am I a racist? No, I don't think that I am. I'm a tribalist. We're all born to a certain tribe, and I would say that with my build and coloring that I am quite clearly an Anglo-Saxon. So who are the people that I feel most comfortable around? Other Celts or Anglo-Saxons because they are my tribe. I do not belong in Saudi Arabia or Qatar or Indonesia because I belong to my tribe. I am Celt, and I am proud of that. Yes, England has been such a very soft touch for so many years because of liberal left politics. But even the right politics kowtow to the utter bullshit. All of us Anglo-Saxon Celts have to go along with this shit. There really is no political right left in England other than the Brexits, the Farages. Other than that, they're all basically center left. That's about as far right as you go until you just leapfrog, into EDL and not Corbyn. The Brexit guy, I can't remember his Farage. I'm sorry, Nigel Farage. I do not go around the world harming others because they are not of my tribe. I visit other countries and I respect their views and religions, but ultimately I just long to get back home where I belong. I rest my case. Stay in your own tribe unless you have some ulterior motive. England is a stunningly beautiful country with true Celts of England are beautiful people. Well, they were, but now we all stay in and duck our nuts because we are afraid. That's it. Work in boring, unfulfilling jobs, get paid very little money, have massive mortgages and massive rent, have a family, 2 or 3 kids. They will never leave home and grow and flourish and discover the beauty of life. They will get into debt, get thrown out onto the street. There will be no inheritance for them because the government will have gobbled it all up. I do apologize for the rant, but maybe it will strike a note with somebody. Viva la resistance. Remember, knowledge is power. Study and understand and speak your wisdom. Thank you for your airtime, Ollie. Keep going. In the dark days, keep going, our friend. Much love to you and Charlene. I will say this about your brother. You don't get that bad if you're happy. Okay? So whatever damage was done to him, he internalizes onto himself through food. That's what all the weight is about. 4 wives. That's why he feels he needs your mother. He's been emasculated by his mother. Now he might have found a nice woman as the 4th wife, but be very, very careful of the Filipino wife, because I can't tell you how many people. I have quite a few white guys who I work with here who have been screwed over by Filipino women from the Philippines, all after money, always after money, same deal. So it might not necessarily be the brother you got to worry about with the money. It might be the wife. Because if she's this tiny little pretty thing, what is she doing with this morbidly obese guy if it's not about the money? So, you can't take anything for granted here. Especially since, you're dealing with adoption. You don't have that blood relation to your brother, to your mother, to anybody. So it's just like, it's a free-for-all. So you don't know if somebody's going to put something in your brother's head. She's not even your real sister. She's not even your real mother. Like, you just don't know. So again, don't bank on the will. But I mean, I understand where you're coming from. You know, be careful with your brother, because at the same time you're saying how much you love him, at the same time you're saying you don't trust him. There's a reason why you don't trust him, because the whole scenario just isn't right. And it isn't right because you know your brother's going to ultimately try to screw you out of the will. They always, always do. So thank you, Anonymous, for your contribution, and thank you for your story. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comments section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, private video, or Facebook chat, or you'd like to sponsor for someone else, or just sponsor the channel in general, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. And if you're still unclear, wait for the instructional video link to pop up at the end of this video to walk you through all that. Please like and share this video wherever you can, and be sure to click and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.